Very quickly, first 5 people to comment on this video will get a beta membership, access to all the defensive and offensive guides. This is only going to be good for about a week, and then the beta will close on my website. So if you guys want access to that, be sure you comment down below in the section. Let me know, yes, I want to participate, or whatever. The only thing that I ask is that you hit me up on Twitter as well with your email, so I can match it with the ones that you sign up on mastermind.com. It's going to be, Mastermind will be down below in the description, so be sure to go check it out and enjoy the rest of this video. What's up, YouTube? Today we're going to be going over special moves, when to use them, how to use them, and on top of that, we're going to be going over stop and go. First off, stop and go. We're going to be going against just offense only. Yet last year you could just let go of everything and stop mid-stride. This year, if you're sprinting, sometimes you can get a little lucky, but the best way to do it is to not be sprinting. So we're going to get open field, stop, go. If you're sprinting, you gotta get let go, then you can do a little stop and go. But it's nothing like Madden NFL 18. So it's a little different this year. If you're gonna be dead sprint, let go of that right trigger, let you guys slow down a little bit. Then you can let go of the left stick, and then stop and sprint right after that. So now for a spin move, really quickly, spin move is the B button. You can do it in direction by holding left trigger and right trigger. So you notice how I'm spinning right the entire time. Same thing with this. I'm going to the left and right every single time. I can control exactly what I want to do. Then if you hold down left trigger, you get a stronger version of the special move, in which case you're able to fake out 2 defenders. But honestly, without Madden NFL 19 plays, you only need to be able to hit that spin button, and that is pretty much it. Now, we're going to go over to where we have defense and show you guys how this works. Now, there's one final thing. You have truck. That's just going to be flipping up on the right stick. And then you have juke, left and right on the right stick. So, offense, but let's get the defense out in the field real fast. We'll be right. So, we're going to be going into an I form. We're going to be running a simple stretch play to really focus on the juke and spin move. In fact, we're going to go against a cover 2 that's actually designed to stop any kind of outside zone run. So, we're going to go ahead and run spin. Again, spin. You can hold down the B. You can just spam the B button, and you can fake out the defender. So, let your guys set the blocks. You can spin right there. Unfortunately, that was just really bad blocking. I think that was a pretty good play as defense as well. Now, you guys may be thinking, well, you're not going to get yardage you should get yardage every single time. Not all the time. Sometimes the defense actually plays good. If the guys play good defense, you may not get any yardage, or you may get shut down in the backfield completely. So let's see if we can get to the outside a little bit better here. Oh my goodness, our O-line, our fullback can't even block a corner right now. Please, game, work. So you can spin. Okay, well, you guys get the point for trying to spin. It's all about getting into the open field. I'm really wanting my O-line and everybody to actually be able to block, but they're not wanting to today. But with spin move and juke move, it's all about getting into the open field. There's also sometimes gaps you can spin back into, but right there you notice that there's pretty much nowhere to run. If we could sprint to the outside, you may be able to fake out Luke Kuechly, although it's going to be fairly difficult to do. So, spin move, it's all about, there we go. Like, you can one cut back into that hole. You can actually spin into that hole. You can do a directional spin by holding left and right trigger and then spinning the direction you choose. Or you can get out into the open field. Like, for example, if we were going to get that safety on the right side, you could spin him out for an easy touchdown if he was the only defender there. If there's another defender there in that vicinity that we're really close to you, it's going to be very difficult to get any extra yardage on it. So with spin move, it's all about timing. Now in Madden 20, spin move's garbage. So my recommendation, stop spinning, start juking. Juking's going to be the move. So to juke, it's going to be left or right stick on the left or right, and we just literally can't get any blocks. Left or right on the right analog stick, and that's how you can juke. Now for trucking. So we're going to go into, there we go, ISO. Trucking, you can do air truck. If you get the timing correctly, you can get a little speed boost and dumb out the defenders. Yes, that is stupid as it is, but that works. So we're just going to go ahead and run through the gap. You can also use truck to push your offensive lineman. If you're right behind them, if you hit up on the right stick, your running back will put their arm up on their back and push them out of the way, like they should. You gotta open the gap somehow. So right there, here we go. Truck, you can see. The only problem is if you get a double team tackle, like if 2 people gang up on you, it's going to be really hard to truck them both unless you just get one of those glitchy the broken animations in the game where you're pretty much going to dumb out the other defender and run it to the end zone. It's wild how it happens. But it's all about getting the open field. So if you can one cut, you can sometimes often truck any kind of DB that's on the field. With most running backs. There are some like Cam Chancellor, Richard Sherman, and a couple others that you're going to have a struggle trucking. But against linebackers, the animation you're going to get oftentimes is they're going to make a wrap-up tackle, but you're still going to get about 2 yards after tackle. So now, with stiff arm is going to be good with certain players next year. Not everybody's going to be able to do a stiff, well, I screw stretch out of this formation. Stiff arm, not everybody's going to be able to do it just as well. Todd Gurley is going to be an absolute beast for stiff arm. But by stiff arm, you can click the A button and he'll put his arm out to do a stiff arm. Oftentimes, again, it works best against defensive backs. It's all about timing. If you guys can get the timing down, you'll be golden next year. Otherwise, just hop into practice mode and figure out the timing. It may be a little different in Madden 20. It may be fairly the same, but here we go. Spin, you can see right there. Spin. That was a dumb spin to begin with. But you see we're able to fake out the defender, finally get a good block on it. But it's all about timing. As soon as the defender's in front of you, you can juke or you could spin. With the user, it's going to be different because they may strafe up and expect that spin or expect that juke, in which case you can literally just run right past them, just keep running straight. Now, stop and go against a CPU, not going to work. That was awful. That was awful blocking. But stop and go against CPU, they're still going to pursue you against the user. Really effective, just break their ankles without having to spam that B button or spam that juke. So, as far as special moves go, this is kind of going to take care of it. The biggest thing is all about timing. If you're one-on-one in the open field, juke. If you're pretty much right in the box and it's just super heavy, try to get to the outside. And if you need to, spin out one defender. Don't spin out 12 or 11 defenders. You're going to get tackled every single time. One final note about spinning and juking. Do not juke into a defender. If you juke into a defender, you're going to fumble the ball. I think it was like 2, maybe 3 patches ago. They made it to where if you spin into a tackle, the chances of you fumbling go up significantly. So do not spin into a defender or a user hit stick because you will fumble and you will rage and you think it's bailout even though it is your fault for doing so. So that's going to take care of this video. Again, first 5 people to comment, you get beta membership to all the defensive guides. But once the game releases, that beta is going to go, well, it's probably within the first week. Once that beta expires, you guys are going to have to sign up like a regular membership to get access to all this stuff. So that's going to take care of this video. And until next time, get in the lab. This has been Team Meister. See ya.